What's up, everyone? Julian here today. I'm back, Rominimal gang. We're going to be talking about how to make some sick, groovy, deep Romanian minimal house. To go along this video, you can get the full template that you're hearing right now at the top of the description on my website. Samples, MIDI, presets, everything from this video is available right there. Go ahead and grab it. Thanks for the support, everybody, and let's get started. Alright, so we're starting up here with a nice fat 808 kick. Yeah, this one's super punchy. You can see in the waveform even. I've got a little subcut here, and then we're converting to mono. Then we got our bass line, which is 2 elements. So the first one is actually just this 808. We've got some toms. And I used a little snare as well with a low pass filter so you don't get all the punchy snare frequencies, and it's pitched down a lot. So you can make bass noises out of literally just like toms and even snares sometimes. And then for the other bass line, what we're doing is we just have a sine wave and operator, but then it has a pitch envelope. So it's a sine wave, and then the pitch envelope is going like down. So it's kind of like the bass line goes boom, 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 right? You get a groove between these two things. And that's also got a little auto pan on it. It's kind of like with the fake side chain, so it bounces off of the kick. And then a little subcut, and you put these with the kick. And you can see already there's a lot of groove. And I think when people talk about these tracks, it's easy to get kind of lost in all the percussion and synths and stuff. But it has to all sit on top of this and still be hitting really hard, right? And then moving up, it's also this stuff. Like foundationally, this stuff is setting us up for a good groove. It's not all the pads and stuff. I can show you how to do that, but you have to have this stuff down first. So first we got the hi-hat. You can hear the 3 layers. It's mainly this little cabasa, and then we have a little bit of this hi-hat, and then the tambourine kind of giving us some width, plus this clap. Nice and short and punchy, so it goes really well. You know, you want like really short drums like this. So then we got a little bit of live percussion. We have like this one, which you can see I chopped up a little bit. This one, which is steady. The live percussion is really important because you need that like sampled sort of live feel in this stuff, especially when you have like rigid programmed drums like I showed you. Yeah, this is really where your track is going to get some life. We also have these shakers like this one. You can see they kind of fit together. And then we have this group. So what's happening in here, I'll turn off the group processing, is basically I have all these little drums. So you kind of have like your main groove, right? So we started with this. And then this stuff can kind of jump on top there and fill it out, right? So it starts out sounding like this. And what this is just a bunch of different sounds. Like you see, it's all these like live hand percussions, like a djembe, the stick. And some of these are pitched down a lot. Like this is a whole octave down. This one. You know, it's all just live percussion, some snares, and you basically just have them kind of jumping around each other. And again, it's all stuff, you already have this main groove going when you make this, so you're going to make it fit around that and what sounds good. And then on the group, we have them going through OTT, which is blended, you can see, and I've got the time up, hybrid reverb, some overdrive, and then high pass. So you put them all through this, and it's all these different sounds, but it kind of comes together as one thing. So at this point, now you have these. Now you can go and add like some melodic stuff and some synths. So we got like this little stab. So this thing what it's doing is it's playing an F minor 9 chord technically, because it's like a regular F minor, just root, third, fifth, and then we add in this ninth, which is a fancy way of saying one note down from the third. But you can hear when we turn that off, and then back on, you can see the ninth adds like some mystery, right? So it's really good. And then over here, it's literally just root and ninth. So you just take away some of the notes. This is made with operator. We got 2 sine waves doing a little bit of FM. They're an octave apart, and then a filter with a bit of an envelope so it gets punchy, and then some delay. So we got that, but then to counter that, we also have these stabs. Right, so if you play those together now, so these are a bunch of stabs from my definitive deep minimal house chord stabs packs. I'll put them in the link for this video. I've just put a few of them in here and then gotten them all tuned to F minor, you can see. And then yeah, it fits really well. And it's a good way to kind of build some complex patterns like this, is like use the audio stabs so they're already made and then make them fit together to kind of create one thing. Right? Like that just sounds like one stab when you put it in the whole mix. And then combine it with the operator one, and you get this really full, groovy kind of thing. Then we add the pad. So what's happening here is we're playing that same chord you saw with the operator stab, the F minor 9, where it's just the F minor adding the ninth in there. I guess maybe you'd say F minor add 9, right? But what we're doing here is we've got a square wave and then another square wave an octave up. Those are going into this low pass, and then also into this really resonant band pass, which is being key tracked. So, like, every note sounds different, essentially, right? Then we got the amp envelopes looking like this. And then here is the LFOs, which you can see we also have those. We have one of those on the frequency of this filter, so you can hear that, like it moving. We got some vibrato, some unison, and then just a high pass. The thing is, a lot of these pads are really cool, but then they'll have them really quiet and almost like high passed out of the way. Like you could just let this rock like this, and you know, put a bunch of reverb and make it really beautiful. But usually they'll literally just have it like dry and then just like high pass. And it's just sort of in there a little bit. But you could totally go crazier with that. But yeah, this is kind of more authentic to a lot of those tracks. So there we are. As you can see, you start with a nice groove, build all those deep atmospheres and pads over top of it, and you'll be making sick Rominimal in no time. Thanks for the support, everybody. Make sure to like this video as well as subscribe, and let me know what you think of this video in the comments. You can get the full project files, samples, MIDI, presets, everything from this video is available at the top of the description on my website. Thanks so much for the support, everybody. Every little bit helps, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.